doesn't love to get cute for Christmas dinner? So today for this video, I'm going to be bringing you along with me while I do exactly that. So if you want to know more and you want to see more, stay tuned. Hello LOS gang and welcome. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sacha B and welcome to The Life of Sacha. Here on my channel, I like to do videos of beauty, fashion, lifestyle, that type of content. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell button down below. So for today's video, it is currently Christmas Day, so I'm just gonna do a basic get ready with me for my Christmas dinner. So yeah, if you're interested, let's get into it. First things first, we are going to brush my hair. I haven't washed it in a few days, so it's a little bit greasy, especially because I have been going to the gym and stuff, but I don't really feel like washing my hair until probably around Friday, so we're just gonna deal with it how it is. So before I start curling it, I'm just gonna use some heat protectant on it. This is the Got2b Guardian Angel heat protectant, I believe. We're just gonna put that all over the ends of my hair, just to give it a little extra protection. And then just brush that through again, just so it gets in all of my hair. Okay, so for today's hair, I'm gonna be doing a very lazy way of curling my hair. This is how I usually curl my hair if I'm kind of strapped on time or if I just wanna do it really quickly. And I think it's super handy, especially if you have long hair and you just don't wanna curl everything. So pretty much what you do is you just put your hair in a ponytail and then just curl the ends of the ponytail. It's super easy, it's super fast, and it's such a time saver. So usually what I do, it doesn't really have to be a perfect ponytail because it's just gonna come out anyways, so it doesn't really matter exactly what it looks like. And then I usually part my ponytail into twos. So this will be one half and then there's gonna be this half. So I find it's easier to just put this half to the side just so when I'm curling my hair on this side, it doesn't end up like combining with this side and getting all messy. So I like to just work in sections. So what I do is pretty much just take a section about this size, grab my curling iron. This is probably one of the skinniest ones that I have from this curler, and this is the one that I really like to use because it makes the curls really tight. And then you pretty much just do this, and I like to wait for about 15-ish seconds, so just until I think it's hot, and then I will let it go and keep on doing it for this whole section. So just like that, this whole side is done. It's so fast and it's so easy. So what I like to do now is just take that whole section that I just curled and just kind of clip it with that clip. So when I take this section down, it doesn't mesh with this side now because that would be very annoying. So now what we're gonna do is pretty much do this whole side, but instead of using this hand to hold the curler, I'm gonna be using this hand. So it's pretty much going the opposite way of the last side that I did. So we are just going to take out this clip. And just like that, my whole head is curled. So I'm pretty much just gonna leave it in this ponytail right now just to let the curls cool off. I'm just gonna go and wash my hands and start getting ready to do my makeup. Okay, so this is how my hair looks right now. After a little while, the curls kind of die down just a little bit, which is nice because I don't like it when it's like super big and puffy like this. So when the curls kind of loosen up a little bit, that's when it's really cute. So now we're gonna do my makeup. We're just gonna use these little clips that we use to section our hair. And I love these clips because it literally gets all your hair out of your face, which I think is really nice, but it's not like ruining the curls in the process. Like I would use one of those little headband things, but I find that sometimes it creases my hair right here. So I feel like these clips are just a little bit easier. So I already washed my face and put moisturizer on, but I just might put a little bit of this hyaluronic serum from Glow Recipe on my face just to give my face a little extra moisture. So just a little bit all over my face. So while I'm waiting for that to dry on my face, I'm just going to go and touch up my eyebrows a little bit. I feel like my eyebrows are fairly thick already, so I don't really need to do too much with it. I pretty much just like to fill in some of the areas that have like a little less hair on them. I'm gonna be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills little Brow Wiz pencil. I actually haven't used one of these in forever, so I'm excited to try to use these again. I like how small it is, so you can get a really precise area and it's not like super big or anything, so I love that. Okay, now we're gonna use some primer. I'm finally almost done this primer and I'm so sad because I looked on the Sephora website and they don't even have these primers anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try a new primer, so it's bittersweet. Like I've had this primer for so long, so I'm a little bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes. And this primer, I pretty much just put all over my face. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with my concealer. I still haven't bought foundation, so I've been using concealer all over my face. So don't judge me and don't come at me. I know you're not supposed to do this, but honestly, I have 2 types of foundations in my Sephora cart that I'm probably gonna be buying. I just haven't gotten around to buy them yet, but it is coming, I swear. I am very excited to start using a foundation again though, because it has been a very long time. So this is the NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard, and I pretty much just put this all the way down my cheek. I know, crazy. And then I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Sand, and I'm going to be putting that just kind of like in between the dots of other concealer that I have, like so. And then I'm gonna do this in sections because I feel like this concealer is a little bit thicker and a little bit harder to blend all over my face, so I like to do it in sections. So I like to blend that out right away. And then anything that I have left over on my sponge, I kind of just put it on my eyelid. So clearly this side is already a lot brighter than this side. So we're gonna go ahead and do that on this side now. So we're gonna take the same e.l.f. concealer and put it anywhere that I kind of want to highlight. So I feel like it's a little bit brighter than my NARS concealer, so it kind of just gives that like nice little glow. And then on my nose and in the middle of my forehead. Okay, so you would think we'd be done with the concealer by now, but nope, we are not done with concealer. Since I said I don't have any foundation, I've just been using a full coverage concealer all over my face. Don't come at me, I know, but this is Milk Makeup, and I like to just put it on my cheeks. And then we're gonna blend that out as well. so now we're gonna go on to some contour and blush before we kind of set everything. So I have this Charlotte Tilbury contour wand type thing. If you watch my videos and you've watched any of my makeup videos, you would have seen this, but I pretty much just put it all over here. Just like that. Sometimes I put it on my lip. I'm not gonna do that today because I kind of have to rush. I literally have to make Brussels sprouts still, but I'm like, I need to film first. So we're just gonna use the same makeup sponge and we're just going to blend that all out. And I really like this contour just because it like blends out very easily and it's very flawless. Like it's not super harsh or anything. As you can see, like, watch this. It like melts into your skin to leave just like a little bit of a subtle shadow kind of look. I don't like it when my makeup looks very like thick. I like it to look almost skin-like. And I've been doing my makeup like this for a little while now, and I have gotten compliments before saying that my skin looked super nice, and I'm like, girl, I am wearing makeup. This is not real, but it is nice to hear because at least people think that my makeup looks very natural. I like it how it's just very flawless and melts into your skin and just super nice. So now we are going to use this Rare Beauty blush. It is in the shade Encourage. So I feel like for this blush, a little goes a long way. So I put 2 dots on each side of my cheek and then just a little bit on my nose. And honestly, I feel like this kind of goes down after I set it with setting powder anyways, and then we go in with powder after. So it doesn't matter too much. If it's just a little too bright, we'll fix it. But I think that's perfect. And then I just bring it up to my temple just a little bit. Ta-da! So that is my skin so far. So now we're just gonna take some setting powder. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder and it is almost done. Like I am on the last like little bit of this. So this is also in my Sephora haul that I'm gonna be ordering because I can't go without this. I feel like this is a staple in my makeup. So I'm just gonna use the same beauty blender. I like this makeup routine because it is super fast. And not only is it fast, you don't really need that many products. So just like some of that. And I start under my eyes first, just because I feel like that area creases the fastest. And I just dab that powder right in there. And then we do that to the other side. And then we're gonna do just this little like crinkle on my forehead first because I know that that likes to crease as well. So we're just gonna try to set that before it creases too much. So I pretty much just go in with some powder and dab it all over my face. And I feel like this makes my makeup last a lot longer. Okay, so now everything is set with some powder. I like to put powder on my foundation and my concealer and stuff first before I go in with a powder sort of like contour, blush, bronzer type thing, just because liquid and powder kind of like repel each other. So putting a base of powder on first before putting those other products on, it kind of just lets it sit a little bit easier on the skin. So I'm gonna be using some bronzer just in the areas that I put bronzer on already. Alrighty, and then I'm just gonna be using some blush, and I'm gonna put blush on the same areas that I put blush on before, but this is just a powder instead of a cream. And then I just take a little bit of a powder kind of brush, and I like to just put it over top of everything just to smooth everything out so it's not just like harsh powder on your face. This kind of like blends it out a little bit. Alrighty, so now all of my makeup is on and I'm ready to set my face. So I'm gonna be using this Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray. And the way that I've been doing this lately, I've been trying something a little bit different. So lately, what I've been doing is I've been like hiding my eyelash extensions while I do this. Sometimes I'll just take a little like thing like this. What I like to do is I like to just dab that in with my beauty blender. Obviously, you can spray it all over your face if you want to, but I find that that's just a little bit easier for me because then my eyelashes don't get all like weird and clumpy. So that's just a little tip. If you have eyelash extensions, if you want to try that out, let me know what you think of that method. So I'm just going to be using this black eyeliner, and I like to use it on the inside like waterline of my top lashes, and I find that this just gives me a little bit of a fuller look on them. And then I think I'm just gonna put it on my lower waterline as well, just for fun. Alrighty, I feel like I like the way that dark eyeliner looks on eyes, especially when I have like my makeup done. Obviously it's not for everyone though, so to each their own. Okay, so now we're just gonna go in with some like highlight on the inner corners of my eyes. This is literally just an eyeshadow palette. I like to use the white one with a little bit of a mixture of the brown one. And I just like to put that on the inner corners of my eyes. And I feel like this just adds a little bit of flavor to my makeup look. Obviously, it's not for everyone, but like I said, to each their own. This is just how I like to do my makeup, so I'm not even a makeup artist or anything. I just do this for fun, just because I enjoy looking pretty and doing my makeup. Okay, it's starting to come along, so now I'm just gonna use some of this mascara. This is the Colossal Mascara from Maybelline, and I like to just put this on the bottom lashes just to give them a little extra length. See what I mean? I feel like it just adds a little extra oomph to it. So the last part of doing my makeup is my lips, and I feel like since it's Christmas, I can get away with doing a little bit of a darker red lip just because it's like Christmas time. Why not? So I'm gonna go in with this Huda Beauty lip liner first in the color Trophy Wife, and I'm just gonna line my lips first. Using a dark color like this, it's really hard to get precisely around your lips, so if you line them first and then use lipstick, it's so much easier. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with the same color, Trophy Wife by Huda Beauty, and we're just gonna put that all over my lips. I feel like this is a very Christmassy kind of lip, and I like to just let that dry on my lips before I put any like lip gloss or anything on it, just because I feel like if I don't let it dry, it kind of gets everywhere. So while we're waiting for this to dry, I'm going to take these little clips out of my hair and put some dry shampoo in them. So you pretty much just shake it a lot, and I put this in the tops of my hair first. I put a lot at the top of my hair just because I feel like that is the area that gets the greasiest. And then I work it into the sides as well. Now we're just going to work that dry shampoo into my scalp to get rid of some of that grease. And ta-da! This is the final look. This was a not super fast and not super easy makeup look, but I find that it's very fast and easy for me. This is probably like my go-to look every time I do my makeup. Minus the red lips, because obviously I don't wear red lips all the time. I love the way that this makeup looks. I feel like It looks very flawless. It's not too much, but if you like this video, definitely let me know down in the comments below. And if you like me and the videos that I do, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button down below as well. Or if you found any of the tips in this video helpful, like the ponytail with curling your hair, or putting like translucent powder before like other powders on your face. If you found any of that helpful, definitely let me know down in the comments below as well. Anyways, if you've made it this far in my video, I just wanted to quickly say thank you and welcome to the LOS gang. I hope all of you have a happy holiday season, and I will see you next week in my next video. And I hope you have a good rest of your night or day whenever you're watching this, and I will see you next time. Bye!